Hi, everybody. I wanted to give you a little update. My situation has changed a little bit. So, excuse me. My tumor markers have been great, they've been normal. And my doctor here in Fort Myers, he suggested that we take a break from the chemo and that we consider a targeted liver treatment, which is more like a radiation procedure, but it's a one-time deal. It's an outpatient thing, and they implant these beads at the actual tumors. But he said that he wanted to see one more scan before he decided if that was the right move. So last week on Wednesday, we went to Tampa to Moffitt Cancer Center and had a scan. And the doctor there gave us great news. The scan had shown that the tumors in my liver were have shrunk, and they've shrunk to the point where they're no longer tumors. They're just cells. Now, that doesn't mean that they won't turn ugly on me, but right now they are just cells. And so that doctor also agreed that now is the time to take a break from the chemo, because you can't just keep doing chemo. It's not good for you. And I, frankly, have been waiting for a window of time that we could actually do some traveling. And I wasn't able to do that because of the chemo schedule. But this will give us a 2-month window, because I don't have to go back to Tampa for another scan until 2 months, so the middle of February. And so my dream has come true. I just can't hardly believe it. But we're going to have Christmas here in Fort Myers. And then more than likely, maybe around the 9th of January or so, we're going to leave for about 2 or 2.5 weeks. And we're going to head to Latin America, which is where I really, really wanted to go. I love going to Colombia, where my husband is from. I love all his family that I'll get to see. And I want to see parts of Colombia that I have never seen. For instance, there's an area called Eje Cafetero. I'm sure I butchered that. But it's basically where all the coffee is grown, the Colombian coffee. And so it's gorgeous in terms of the mountains and the greenery and where they, how they grow the coffee. And they have these little ranches they call fincas that you can stay at. And they're in these small towns. So it's a little touristy, but it's also not crazy, in terms of people. It's just lovely. That's at least what I'm thinking it's going to be, because we really do not want to run around and make ourselves crazy and wear ourselves out. We just want to relax. So if we can go from small town to small town, stay a couple of days in one and then just go to another one and just take in all the beauty and see how the coffee is grown. And they also have all these old these Jeeps that they use to transport the coffee from the mountains, and they're old and they are kept in pristine condition, and so you can see those Jeeps. And my husband really wants to do that, and I do too, because we own a Jeep. And so anyway, I digress, but I'm telling you how excited I am about this, because I won't be sick. I won't be feeling the effects of chemo. I won't have to worry about getting on the plane and whether my stomach is going to cooperate, and it's going to be fantastic. And it literally is a dream come true for me. I wanted this window of time, and I really, really am so grateful to have gotten it. And I had been meditating like crazy, visualizing that we were going to get to go to Colombia And then we were sitting in the doctor's office in Tampa, and then he was happy to give us this news. And now, so I mentioned the meditating because I believe it makes a difference. I really, really do. Because what I meditated on and how I visualized what it was going to be like in his office and what it really was like, I'd say it was a 95% match. It was amazing. So, who knows? Maybe I willed it to happen. I don't know. I just know that I'm thrilled. Now, the cancer there's no cure for my cancer. And so they're telling me that it more than likely will recur, but that's why they want to check me every 2 months instead of every 3 months. And we'll just take it one scan at a time. So that's basically what I wanted to say, is that don't give up. Things that you want to be able to do, you'll be able to do them. You have to think positively. That has been my message all along, and it's still my message. So that's basically it. I want to leave you with a wonderful, wonderful wish for the merriest Christmas ever, and Happy New Year. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, I wish you happy holidays, whatever they may be, and that you have a lot of love and light in your life. So that's it for now. Have a great evening and have a wonderful Christmas. Bye-bye.